Hey ratepayers, it's Eric Lippman of Utility Reform Now with yet another explanatory video about how the Minnesota Public Utilities Commission's rate-making process, the process to raise your utility rates, costs you big money. So here's an explainer that's important. It follows off of videos 8 and 9, so if you haven't seen those, I commend them to you. I was trying to think about regulatory uncertainty, and again, in videos 8 and 9, we talk about the cost of that uncertainty of the rate-making process to you, the ratepayer. And I was wondering, have we ever confronted a situation like this in the past? And it occurred to me that we have. We have to go back a bit in time, but in 18th century France, during the reign of Louis XVI and the Court of Versailles. Some facts about the Court of Versailles, I think, might resonate with you and other ratepayers today. The income of the captains of industry and the people of significant merchant holdings, their future income was entirely dependent upon royal favor. And how the royals would use to decide whether this duke or duchess or that baronet or baron or marquis was in good favor or not weren't entirely clear. And so the fancy people, the dukes and duchesses, the captains of industry, they would try to descend upon Versailles so that they could attend upon the sovereign. There was a real culture of dependence because their income relied upon it, and also a culture of fear because you didn't know what opinion a sovereign would have to you and how that would relate to or impact your bottom line, your wealth, your holdings, the money in your bank account. As Heidi Klum, that famous historian, often remarks, one day you're in, the next day you're out. Well, these folks didn't want to be out, and so they descended upon Versailles to attend upon the sovereign. It created a gaggle of courtiers waiting for the royal opinion. Also, the cost to the public of Versailles was enormous. And again, late 18th century Parisians who are struggling to afford bread really didn't like the suggestion that they had to eat cake when told you really shouldn't be complaining about high bread prices to us. Sucks to be you. Well, that seemed a lot like the kind of process that we have today. The income of a natural gas utility like GMG or any other utility that, at least in the natural gas context, has more than 2,000 customers, well, your income is entirely dependent upon what the sovereign says. You don't make dime one without commission approval. They're not particular rules that are clear about the likely outcome of your application for a rate increase. Again, in video number 8, Commissioner Tuma explains, hey, every rate case is different and one rate case shouldn't inform the next rate case. One day you're in, again, one day you're out. And that kind of result, as I explained in those other videos, creates a real culture of dependence and fear. Take a look at this photo here of the courtiers who are leaning in to try and hear the word of the sovereign. There's lawyers and consultants and NGO folks and government officials all gathering together at the court to hear the pronouncements of the sovereign. And, not unlike Versailles, the cost of maintaining this system, the hourly rates of each of these people, the staff costs involved in surrounding this process is enormous. And the bill, worst yet, is being sent to you. It arrives every month as a part of your utility bill. So, if you're tired of eating cake, if you're tired of being overcharged, if you're tired of recreating Louis XVI's court right here in St. Paul. I'm hoping that you will join our movement for change because the system really does need to be changed. For you, the ratepayer. I hope you will like, follow, and subscribe at utilityreformnow.com. utilityreformnow.com.